Hi Pallavi,
Hi, sir.
can you just turn on your video?
Yes, sir.
So, how are you doing, Pallavi?
Hello?
Yes, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, how are you doing? Hello?
Hello?
Ah, yes. I think a network issue is there. Okay. So, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. What about you, sir?
I'm also good. Thank you for asking. So, this is your second mock interview. Okay. So, how did you prepare?
Yes, sir. Prepare?
So, are you doing good?
Yes, sir.
Practicing, studying?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Pallavi will start with your second round of mock interview. So, can you just tell me about yourself?
Okay, sir. Good evening, sir. I'm Hatkar Pallavi. I'm from Nanded. I have completed my diploma in electrical at Matushi Pratishthan Group of Institute, Nanded. And currently, I'm pursuing BTech in electrical at the same college. That's all
Okay,
about me.
okay, that's nice to hear. And why you are coming to IT from electrical background?
Yes, sir. My brothers are in IT industry, so he suggests me, and I am also interested. So that's why I'm here.
Okay. So, how did you develop your interest towards web development?
My brothers are in IT industry, so I'm seeing in
Okay,
that work. So I'm interested towards.
okay,
um,
okay. It's nice to hear about you coming from electrical background into IT. Okay, yes. So, Pallavi, can you tell me about your strengths? What are your strengths?
I'm hardworking person.
Okay, so you are a hardworking person. Can you explain me?
So sorry, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, Pallavi. So, uh, uh, can you tell me about your weaknesses? What are your weaknesses?
Yes, sir. Whenever I am doing any work, in that work I goes through deep out of the session. After that, I will not complete the work. After that, I will. After that,
Yes, yes.
after that, I given product time not complete.
Okay. So means you will do that work means you will complete that work and you will leave that.
Yes,
Okay. Or you will
given
mark it
product
as
time
incomplete.
income
Incomplete or complete? What you will do? Complete that work or?
complete.
Okay. If in any scenario I have I mean, in your company you have got a task
Yes,
and then they said you to leave that and they had assigned you a higher priority task. Okay, so what you will do in that situation?
so,
Means you have a task already assigned, you are
yes,
currently working on that. Okay,
yes,
you have got a knowledge on that, and
yes.
now they have assigned you a task which is having a highest priority. So what you will do in that case? Will you leave the task that you are doing?
Yes, task complete.
Okay, fine. So we'll start with a technical round.
Yes.
Okay, so what is a HTML?
HTML is a hypertext markup language. It is used to build static web pages.
Okay, and what is CSS?
CSS is cascading style sheet. It is used to add styling.
Yes. And what are the differences between inline elements and a block level elements?
Inline element, will occupy its content, and block element in it's occupied by parents. And inline element starts in same line, and block level element always starts on new line. And inline element apply margin left and right, and block level element apply or for direction.
On the four sides. Okay.
Yes.
Do you have any idea about float? What is float?
Float means left and right.
Okay. We'll use to align a HTML element at the left side or the right side of our
Right
HTML.
side.
Okay. And what is clear?
Clear, both clear. Sorry.
So, how many types of positions are there in
There
CSS?
are 5 types:
Okay.
static and sticky, absolute, and relative.
Okay. So these are the four you told. Fixed is there.
Fix.
What is the difference between position absolute and a position relative?
Position relative is a normal position, and absolute, we don't have any difference in relative position. So applying
This is a
absolute.
wrong answer.
Wrong. Sorry.
Yes, you have to study this. Okay. So what is the by default position of HTML element?
Static.
Yes, correct. Okay. So do you know what is a iframe tag? No? Okay, fine. So what is a border radius? Why we use it?
Border radius. To apply border.
To apply border, we use border radius property. Border radius 100%, border radius 50%. Why we use it? To change the shape. If you want to make any HTML element in a circular or in a circle,
Yes.
okay, so what you will use?
Border radius 50 pixel, 100%.
50% or 100%,
100%.
according to our requirement. Okay. Yes. Okay, fine. So tell me the differences between HTML4 and HTML5.
HTML4, image, text, paragraph, and HTML5 adding video and audio files.
Okay. This is also means half of answer, not fully correct. Okay, we'll move to the next. Okay. So what is the difference between section tag and a div tag?
Div tag is a block level element.
Section is also a block level element. So why we use a div tag? Division. Okay, fine. How many types of selectors are there in CSS? In how many ways we can select a HTML element?
Section selector.
Yes. How will you apply CSS to a HTML element, specific HTML element? If I want to add a CSS to paragraph, so how I will apply?
P.
P. That is a tag.
Tag.
Tag selector is there. Okay. One more. Tag ID class.
ID
Do you
class.
know? Yes. Okay. So do you know what are the which are the pseudo elements and pseudo classes?
Over after focus
Yes, these are the pseudo
class.
classes. So what is the difference between pseudo elements and pseudo class?
Element.
Okay. So we'll start with the JavaScript. Okay. So what is the JavaScript?
JavaScript is a program language from page layout for page layout.
Okay. And why we use means what are the features of JavaScript?
Features.
Fine. Okay. So do you know how many data types are there in JavaScript?
Two data types, primitive and
Yes.
non-primitive.
Yes.
Primitive are string, number, boolean, and define. Primitive data types holds value, and non-primitive data types holds reference.
Yes. Correct. And how we'll get the data type means if I have a number where a equals to 50 or 1000, so I want to console the data type of that a variable a. So which operator is used?
Console.log
Console.log.
bracket x type
I want to tell me.
x type of x data types.
Yes,
Check
type
data
of
type of
operator is used
use
to get the type.
type.
Okay. Yes. So what is null?
Not defined.
No, null. Null is also data type, primitive data type. Okay. Null means nothing.
Nothing.
Yes. Okay. So how many types of scope? Firstly, tell me what is a scope in JavaScript.
Scopes availability or accessibility of any declaration.
Yes, correct. And how many types of there?
Global and functional scope.
Correct. What is the difference between local scope, global scope and functional scope?
Functional scope are all page and local scope, and functional scope are present in curly bracket. In the present in curly bracket means object. So
Functional scope means the accessibility is only inside the function of a
inside the
variable or any declaration,
yes.
and global means its availability is throughout the program,
Program.
anywhere in the program,
Yes.
outside the function, inside the function, anywhere. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So what is hoisting?
Hosting. In the all declaration are get shifted top of the scope.
Correct. Is value is also shifted or not?
Only declaration shifted, not value.
Correct. And what is the difference between not defined and undefined?
Not defined declaration is not defined, and undefined is declaration defined but not assigned value.
Correct. Okay. And what is the object?
Object where we can apply, where we can store any information in the form of key and value. And JavaScript is
Everything in JavaScript is a object.
object except primitive data types.
Yes, correct. Okay. So what is a array?
Array where we can store key and value in the form of index number.
Yes. And what is a string?
String is nothing but sequence of characters.
Correct. And what are the, can you tell me some methods of string?
String
Any
methods.
5 methods and
Length,
its uses? Yes.
string,
Why length is used, why trim is used, that also you can, you should tell.
string space string, and calculate the length of a string.
Length property is used.
Length properties.
2 methods.
Concat.
Okay.
Or,
Why concat is used?
two strings are combined.
Yes. Concatenation means adding.
Adding
3.
3. Fourth one. Length.
So I will ask you, why we use index of?
Index of.
Slice, do you know slice? Why we use slice?
Slice.
Slice method. Okay. If there is a string, okay. So if there is a string, hi I am Dipali or hi I am Pallavi, and there I want only the specific characters, means specific string. I want to cut the string. Which property or method I use?
String.
Okay. Share your screen. Okay. Open Chrome. Type F12. Type F12. No. On keyboard F12 key is there, no?
अच्छा,
Uh, or click option and open console. It is loading. Yes. Now create open console. Inspect.
not working, sir.
It will take time because it's loading. So once refresh your or close the Chrome and open it. Or write it in the notepad. Okay. Take a string, any string. Right here only. Now opening. Open console. Okay. Here take a string. How you take a string in JavaScript? Press enter. Now console X. Press enter. Okay. So here you got your string. Okay. Hello.js printed. Now what you want to do is, I want only the string from L, LLO, only that part, LLO. Yes,
LO.
yes. Which method you will use and how?
Array means index number.
Yes, index number, but you have to use slice method. Which method?
Slice.
Slice. How will write a method on a string?
What, sir?
How will we write a method on a string?
Method.
Yes. How you write trim method?
Trim method.
Yes. On which string we want to apply? X. X. X
Dot.
dot. Yes.
Trim.
Yes. Now here you don't take trim because we don't want trim. Okay. We want what? Slice.
Nice.
Right, slice. Now inside this you have to write a index numbers. First is the beginning of your from where you not square bracket, round bracket only. Okay. So the start index and the end index. So what is the index of L?
0, 3.
Take starting index, type, and the end index is comma. where we have to, what is the end index, which is the up to where we want to take? O.
0,
Yes.
1,
So what
3,
is the index of O?
3,
O,
4, 4.
right? Right, therefore, enter. Click outside, anywhere. So only L came.
1.
One more time you try. Type of upward arrow, upward arrow. Okay. So in the place of 3 and 4, you have to change the index numbers.
Yes.
Change it. At the place of 3, you have to take what? 2. Okay. L came. Now we want O only. So at the last index, what you want to take?
O. Index number 4.
Type 4. Is O came? No. So there you can take 5. Type upward arrow. Type upward arrow. I will tell you why it is taking extra one more. Type upward arrow. Click there. No, click at the end. No. At the last, you have to click. No, at means bottom. After that, there. Now type upward arrow. Press upward arrow. Yes. At the place of 4, you have to take what? 5. And press enter. By that, you can cut your string. You can take any string and you can cut that. Okay, so this is a slice method.
Yes.
So why it is taking 5? Because the index of O is 4. Correct? So
Yes.
slice method always takes 1 plus 1.
Yes.
Till where you have to take the string, you have to add plus 1. It is like the less than operator. Okay? Okay. So, Pallavi, here we come to the end of your second mock interview. So, do you have any questions for me?
No, sir.
Okay. So, practice more. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Bye. Good night.
Bye, sir. Good night.